should probably find a husband soon, don't you think?
Or you could just finish college.
Oh, Veronica, so you've succumbed to the needs of the flesh like everyone else around us. Truly, I had thought more highly of you.
Anthony, you really must get over this aversion to the physical. Yes, sex isn't always what we hoped it would be, but that doesn't mean that you should stop doing it altogether. I admit finding the right sexual partner is as elusive as finding the perfect chocolate caramel in an otherwise disgusting box full of coconut and cherry.
And judging by the assortment parading in and out of your room each week, I'd say you've been doing your fair share of nibbling the options.
Come on, Anthony.
Why, Veronica, this sudden thought that you need a husband?
Well, I'm going to be a successful singer and actress one day.
Of course.
But I'm no fool. I know that it's going to be a while before I can support myself financially through my dreams.
Naturally.
So I need a husband to pay for things while I attend auditions and focus on rehearsals, until that fame comes.
That's fair. And it means I wouldn't have to support you.
Well, if college is about finding a way to support my future, then I think I should be doing that not only through a degree, but also through finding a way to finance my dreams.
Hence the husband. That makes sense. All right, Veronica. I'm on board. So, what qualities do you think would be best in your future husband? I mean, there are so many possibilities on campus, so we really need to narrow this down a bit.
Well, he needs to be attractive, obviously. To me, not to you.
Well, that does weed out some of the population.
The plus-size weeds, you mean?
Naturally.
Well, I'm thinking someone vaguely ethnic. Not from any particular place, but someone that people look at and go, ooh, I wonder where he's from.
A hint of the exotic.
And, most importantly, he has to be malleable. But not spineless. I don't want a husband that can't stand up for himself. Just someone that can be molded into the husband that I deserve.
So he has to be able to verbally spar with you for a few rounds before eventually losing.
Well, I need someone else to entertain me when you're not around. He is perfect.
Him? He's so average, and he's in a frat. I think he even has a girlfriend.
I see he's caught your eye before as well.
Well, I mean, given the way he's put on those freshman 15, I think that he'll be entering my wheelhouse sooner rather than later.
Not necessarily. I'll have him on a diet before he's aware of it.
Well, there is that girlfriend of his to contend with.
Is there?
Tomorrow's the big day. I get to meet with the review board. They took a lot longer than I thought. There's nothing to be done about it now. All cards have been shown. All arguments have been made. I'm sorry. Can you forgive me? Please? What do you want?
Don't you think it's strange that my lover is the one that's alive, but yours is the one that talks back to you?
Don't reduce what Carla and I have to something so vulgar as physical love. She and I are not you and Aaron.
And between the two of us, I'm the one with the normal extramarital affair.
She says to put her down.
Of course she does. Give me a beer.
Yes, sir.
When we get back, I want a foot rub.
Shouldn't you be at work?
Call that sick?
He's got to go to work at some point, you know.
He is at work.
This little fantasy life of yours has real-world repercussions. You know that, don't you? If he doesn't go to work at some point, he's gonna get fired.
Repercussions? You're going to talk to me about repercussions? What would the review board think if they found out about you and your little buddy over here?
This polygamous thing was supposed to bring us closer together, but I have never felt further apart.
You are welcome to join me and Aaron whenever you like. But you're just so busy spending time with Carla and your sister. She's hurt a lot of people you and I both love, Anthony.
She's your friend too, Hunter. You know, you could try reaching out to her. Or maybe you're gonna cut her out of your life like you cut out your brother.
My brother just has a lot of going on right now. I've got a lot going on. I've got Aaron to take care of.
Did I miss something?
Have you even heard from Veronica?
I don't plan on talking to her ever again.
You have to reach out to her at some point, you know. Have you even started planning the funeral arrangements?
You're gonna be late.
Aaron? Fine. And incidentally, if you keep eating like that, you're gonna end up as fat as me and Hunter.
Do you really think so?
Wish me luck with the review board.
Good luck.
Should we be worried about him?
Nah. He's like a cat. He always lands on his feet.
I used to say that about Ronnie, too. She always came out on top. Until,
Hey, Ronnie, it's Hunter. Listen, I think you and Aaron need to talk about Jason.
Cereal?
You got anything else on the menu?
Maybe later. I have to get to work.
Oh, that's too bad. I've got a free day today. And my wife, she's busy.
You'll have to take matters into your own hands.
I suppose I could do that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe I should get started on your paperwork anyway.
Good. I'd like to have a legal reason to bar him from my home.
Who's this? Hi, I'm Evan. Your wife's divorce lawyer.
Divorce lawyer?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Got a card in here somewhere. Never leave home without it.
At Halloween, I forgot to sing the last verse of the song that Veronica wrote for us.
Song?
She sang this song. Never mind, why am I telling you?
So I am here to tell you in front of you and all your friends that what you've done leads to a change of course. Now I have your full attention. Won't you grant me something, please? Please, oh please, will you grant me a divorce?
Oh, wait. I need a pen. Wait 1 second.
I don't want a divorce.
It's not really an option, Eddie.
I gotta go, babe. I got something to get started on. It's gonna be great. Call you later?
Sure thing.
Cool. Eddie, nice to meet you. Sorry I'm gonna have to tear you apart in court, but see you later.
Tina, are you sleeping with your divorce lawyer?
I really shouldn't be doing this.
If anyone has a reason to start up again, it's you. Man, it's gotta suck.
It does. I just keep thinking he won't be dead. Like he's gonna pop up or something.
Like a zombie?
Yeah, like a zombie.
Zombie babies. Now that's something you don't see in movies enough.
Give it time.
Hey, you know what's better than a smoke?
Trust me. Slave, I get plenty of that now.
Yeah, but there is nothing better than a one-night stand. You could just lay into the guy, do some damage, and be done with them. You know, in ways you can't with your husband or your slave. I still can't believe Anne's cool with that. But anyway, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Besides, He's been cruising you for weeks. He only comes in when you're working. All he does is sit in a corner, drink, and stare at you all night.
Well, I do have some time before Anthony gets home.
Attaboy, big guy. Stay safe.
Hey, bro. How's it going?
I'm straight. I mean, I'm okay. Vinny. I'm good. Yeah, yeah.
Just the way I like him. Come on, let's go take a walk.
Come in, Anthony. Take a seat.
Thank you, Dr. Cavallora. Thank you for doing this all a bit more privately, without the rest of the board.
Well, you think maybe now we should get started, huh?
Aaron, welcome home at last.
Let's just get this over with.
Wine?
I'm sure gonna need it.
It's that new low-calorie stuff. I want to show you how dedicated I am, not just to tonight and finding the perfect rest for our son, but also to you and your future with me.
I don't know what you think is gonna happen here tonight, but I'm just here to talk about the funeral arrangements, that's all.
Of course. Well, to our son then. May he rest in peace. By the by, I also have a low-calorie spinach quiche in the oven. I thought we might grow a tad peckish later on. And I think it's important to be prepared rather than hungry. But that doesn't seem to be a problem for you these days.
God, this wine is vile, Veronica. God, I hope you didn't pay too much for it.
Being fat is cheap and easy. Being thin requires effort and lots of money. But don't worry, dear. You are worth the effort. I will have us being the dashing couple at all your Christmas parties soon enough. I'll see to that.
It must be nice needing to fill your time with something now that you don't have a child monopolizing it. Here's a thought. Why don't you get a job? Help pay for some things.
I was thinking Brazilian mahogany. Now, I know it's a tad expensive and a little bit ecologically insensitive considering where it comes from. But Jason was our son after all, and I think he deserves nothing but the best. What say you?
Hunter is such a better lover than you are. I can't believe how many years I wasted on you and your frozen wasteland of a body.
I was also thinking about some live music, perhaps a string quartet. They can play something lively. We don't want people getting too depressed at the funeral.
God, what it must be like to be crazy like you are.
Of course, all of this is going to be quite expensive, but there is our savings, and that is what savings are for, no? So I took the liberty of looking at our savings account before you came over this evening, and I have to say, I was a little surprised.
Anthony, as you know, the family of Carla Ashley has raised some serious complaints about your actions as she lay dying.
She had stage 4 renal cancer. I did everything I could.
We don't need to rehash any of that stuff anymore.
Knock it off!
Where's the money? What did you do with our money, Aaron?
It's not our money, first off. It's my money. All you've ever done is spend it.
You would not have made it through college if it wasn't for me. I was the one who helped you study. I was the one who role-played with you when you were going for jobs. And where do you think all of your advertising ideas came from? That's right, me. So don't you dare say that money isn't mine too.
This sounds like revisionist history to me. I remember things completely differently.
Where's the money?
It's gone, Ronnie. That's all that matters. It's gone to pay for something important.
And how do you expect for us to pay for Jason's funeral?
Well, first off, we'll scale back this ridiculous pageant that you've planned. It's a funeral, not a coronation.
You will not give your only son the burial he deserves?
I will give him what he deserves, but I won't give you what you want.
And what is that?
To hide your guilt in all these trims and trappings and the friggin' mahogany coffins. Just to pretend that you're not the only reason Jason is dead.
How dare you?
It must hurt to hear all this truth, huh? We've coddled you for far too long. It's time for you to face the fact that you're a murderer.
If that husband of hers had actually let her come to the hospital when she was sick, maybe I could have done something. I did everything. I went beyond the call of duty to try to save her, and no one can say I didn't.
Well, no one blames you for her death, Anthony. You gave her the best possible care. That's not why we're here. We're here because the family of Carla Ashley is extremely upset about how you behaved, the actions you took as Carla Ashley lay dying on her way to death. What you did.
I'm not sure what you mean.
The flowers, Anthony. The late night visits. You even tried to get your sister to donate a kidney to Mrs. Ashley.
Why not? It could have saved her life.
And the letters. The letters.
We are supposed to be coming together right now. We're supposed to be looking to how we can be strong in the future, facing a future without Jason, but all you want to do is twist the knife and, well then here, don't let me stop you. Don't. Force my hand, Aaron. I am capable of anything, you know that.
Except writing a decent song, or, I don't know, keeping your own flesh and blood alive.
You have grown so cold. What has become of you?
I'm your Galatea. I'm your Frankenstein's monster. I'm your own personal fucking Eliza Doolittle. I am what you made me.
I've never been anything but supportive, nothing but loving.
Only when you saw something in it for yourself.
That's not true, Aaron. You're my husband. I love you.
You don't want to leave this on the floor. You don't know I might step on it.
Aaron, did you not hear me? I love you. I forgive you. Let's be a family.
I made all the arrangements for the funeral before I got here. I told you the money went to something important. All the information's in there.
Aaron.
I'll see you at the funeral.
Aaron, wait. There's so much more to discuss. Aaron, don't. Aaron, stop!
Let's review. Carla, I know the time you have on this plane can be counted in days, not years. But you have meant more to me and to the world than any centenarian. Really, Anthony. Jesus.
I believe in the lost art of letter writing.
In our time together, I have felt more alive than I can remember. It seems your proximity to death allows others to feel a spark that didn't exist prior. I think you see what the issues are, Anthony.
Not really, no.
Let's continue. I only wish I could give you the same spark of life you gave me. But I cannot. But even as your own spark fades, I know I will always remember you and our all too few shared laughs. You are the purest soul I have ever met, and I love you.
Well, I suppose I could see how that part could give someone hesitation.
Well, Anthony, it's tempting for doctors to get a little bit too close to their patients, especially dying patients.
I assure you, that isn't what happened here.
I want to believe you, Anthony, but I can tell you that the board is not inclined to agree.
Hey, you're home.
They suspended me for a few weeks.
Oh, well, it's not so bad.
So it seems.
Carla's in your office.
I know. That's where I put her. I was actually just looking for Aaron. Did he actually go home?
He actually went home. I called Veronica and told him that they had to work out the funeral stuff. You were right.
I know. But what's all this?
Well, I thought that since Aaron wasn't home, I would do something special for just the two of us. And Carla.
That's really unexpected. That's nice. I'll go get Carla.
So, Carla, you didn't seem to touch your meal. Didn't you like it?
Don't mock her, Hunter. She can't eat it. She's on a diet. I told you that when you first served her.
Right.
That's so sweet. She says that it smells divine, and she regrets that she can't partake in it.
Right. Well, listen, Aunt, since we're alone tonight...
You mean you, me, and Carla?
Of course I mean Carla. I mean, I just thought maybe we could, do something special?
Go on.
I don't know, I just thought maybe we could... You know. Really?
Probably should. It's been a while.
Great. Aaron can do the dishes when he gets home.
Of course. Of course. Hunter, Carla would like to join us. Not for sex or anything, just to watch.
Okay. Whatever. Let's just get her to the bedroom.
Ethel, thanks so much for letting me stay here. I don't know where else I would have gone.
Too sweet a guy to be homeless for the night. He'll stay here tonight and tomorrow. I'm sure you and your wife can work it all out.
Yeah, I don't see that happening.
I know good guys, trust me. I know the difference. I've dated my share of bad ones. You're a good man, Eddie Wolf.
Thanks, Ethel.
How'd the meeting go today with the boss lady? I'm sorry about interrupting you all.
Oh, no, don't be. In fact, I'm sure Theora was probably glad that you did it. She was trying to blame me for something that I did not do. Mrs. Gasper set her straight. I think it made her nervous.
Is that 401? Eddie, I don't know how you take the time to learn all their names. You know they check out just as soon as they check in half the time. See, that's what I'm talking about. Just goes to show what a nice guy you are. The rest of the staff don't bother with that.
Well, I don't know. I just think that it's important for people to be treated like people. You know, with some respect.
The reason these old folks are staying with us is because they're not people. At least not ones you'd respect. Not anymore. Otherwise, their children wouldn't have dumped them off with us.
Do you mind if I go ahead and turn in? I got a real early shift tomorrow.
Sure.
I missed this.
It's been a long time, I know.
It's been forever. Don't you worry. I'm gonna make you feel good. Don't you worry, Carla. After I finish giving my husband a ride for his life, I'll give you the attention you need too.
Don't say that. She's not here to have sex with either of us. She's just here to watch.
Oh yeah, I'm sure she's just watching when the two of you have sex.
It's not like that, Hunter. We don't have sex. Our relationship is about more than the physical.
Oh, how about that, Carla? Something else you and I have in common.
Maybe this was a bad idea.
No, this was a great idea. This was an awesome idea. How about you let me handcuff you to the bed?
I'm not into that.
How do you even know?
I just do, okay?
Okay.
What do you do? I thought you wanted to have sex.
I'm enjoying my husband's sexy body. You're so hot. It's so much bigger than Aaron. But he's going to be massive one day. How about we make sure that you're always the biggest thing in my life?
I said no. I'm not into that, okay? Now, put the condom on, have sex with me, or don't. And I'll just go read a book.
You don't even want to, try something?
okay.
No. No. I'll give the money to Miss Gasper. No more spankings. Oh, God.
I think I can honestly say I don't know who I am anymore. I've always defined myself by my accomplishments. I'm a doctor. I'm a valedictorian. Well, I'm a co-valedictorian thanks to Veronica, but I'm a husband. I'm a published author. I am so many things. But what I am is just a collection of the things I've accomplished. So who am I now? I accomplished losing my job today. There's the first time I said that out loud. So there's that. Lost my job. Am I a loser now too? I mean, how can I call myself a doctor just because a piece of paper says I am, when I'm not working as one? How can I call myself a husband when my husband's in the other room? And grooming himself a better version of me. What am I going to do? Who am I?
Now I am here to tell you in front of all your friends that what you've done leads to a change of course. I've got your full attention. This is how it ends. Oh, won't you please, a pretty please, and grant me a divorce?
Has your marriage become discordant? Have you and your spouse lost any sense of harmony? Are you marching different beats? Then pick up the phone and call me, Evan Hymenius. I can help you take up that baton and conduct your own destiny.